in the backcourt, and Phil Jackson, the 6th all-time winningest coach in history, NBA history, on the sideline for the LA Lakers. Stan Van Gundy with the terrific, better than 60% winning percentage as an NBA head coach at the helm for the Orlando Magic. Gasol matches up with Howard. Dwight backs him down and puts it in.
Extremely difficult matchup for Paul Gasol. Not something that he bargained for coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, he knew that Andrew Bynum not available yet. He does not really want to do the heavy lifting as far as pounding against big people inside.
When they get Andrew Bynum back, he'll move to the power forward position and let Bynum bang the good guys like Dwight Howard. Howard goes at him again, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Gasol.
Kobe Bryant trying to back off defensively against Maurice Evans to make that a more difficult entry pass to Dwight Howard. So the Magic post passers are going to make sure they have to get good angles.
Circular an open three. And the Magic score the game's first 5 points against the LA Lakers, who played on Wednesday night in Atlanta and lost a close one to the Hawks 98-95.
You know, David, with all the scoring that the Lakers have done, the third best in the NBA at about 107 a game. They are so much an improved defensive team this year.
Well, they are 5th in field goal defense. Doing a good job. Opposing team shoot just 44% from the field against them. Nelson. And the Magic off to a great start shooting the basketball. They lead 7-2.
Now, Kobe Bryant hit that last outside jump shot, but he has shot miserably in the last 2 games. 7 for 29.
Yeah, that's what's so scary.
Yeah. And he's playing with a dislocated right pinky. But so far,
doesn't look like it's
so dislocated.
2 jumpers by Kobe. His first shot was blocked by Hedo Turkoglu. Gasol flops and a foul on Dwight Howard. Referee Sean Corbin says Dwight committed the offensive foul, his first.
Yeah, with excellent position on that left block for Dwight. Really, Paul Gasol, nothing he could do. You know, if he plays behind like that, he's going to get clobbered. So all he could do was fall down.
Orlando leads 7-4. There was a delay of game warning called against the Magic. And Gasol scores for the first time, right? To cut the Orlando lead to 7-6.
You know, so much talk about how Paul Gasol would react to the triangle offense. So difficult to learn for players, or at least that's what the experts seem to say. But it's basic basketball.
Oh, I think it's a perfect situation for him.
Well, first of all, he's an outstanding passer. So when he handles the ball out at that, what they call the pinch post, the high elbows, he'll be very effective there. He'll be a pick and pop guy. That last time he just cut into an open area in the lane, as he does again. Well, that's more the pinch post part of the triple post.
He averages 3 assists per game. And so he'll get a lot of assists with this LA club. Lewis for 3. Rashawn Lewis with the 3. Hedo Turkoglu has knocked in a 3, and the Magic build a 4-point lead.
These are 2 of the faster-paced teams in the NBA. The Lakers are 6th in that department. The Magic are 10th.
Kobe well defended by Evans, who wanted a foul. And here comes Nelson. Jameer drives on Odom. Monovich rebounds. Here come the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, beautiful feed to Radmanovich.
And Kobe can pass as well. Radmanovich has been playing much better, and of course he's an outstanding outside shooter, but he has been going to the basket more and more. You know, this is already a good offensive team, and they'll be just that much better with the presence of Gasol on the floor.
Bryant runs at Lewis. Evans for 3. Magic averaged 9 threes per game, and they've already made 3 in the opening 4 minutes of the first period tonight. Kobe short on the jumper. Howard rebounds, and the Magic look to run, but the Lakers retreat defensively. Howard had Radmanovich on his back. And the Magic build a 7-point advantage.
You can see the early strategy right now. They don't want to foul Dwight Howard in and around the basket. And Phil Jackson has learned over time. Made some mistakes in those early years with the Chicago Bulls with Shaquille O'Neal as far as double teaming, ill-advised early in games, getting in foul trouble early in games. And the strategy pretty much now is give them a lot of stuff early on. Don't want to give them layups or dunks. And then go to the foul part of the game late in the fourth quarter.
And he still is getting about 12 free throw attempts per game. He's been at that mark almost all year long. So that really hasn't declined.
After a while, he just can't help it. He's just so active. He's so fierce around the basket that just the laws of nature take over. Defensive bodies gravitate to him, trying to stop him. And that's when you foul him.
There goes Kobe. Kobe Bryant with 6 first-period points for the Lakers. Orlando 15, LA 10. 5 minutes gone in the first period.
And I think Kobe bristling a little extra the fact that late in the game down in Atlanta the other night, he had a big turnover that cost the Lakers a chance to win that game.
Joe Johnson did a good defensive job on him. Of course, that pinky was bothering him on Wednesday night.
But that was his only turnover in that game. In the New Jersey game, the one which he hurt that pinky early in the game, he had 7 turnovers.
I haven't noticed it affect his handling of the ball tonight so far. It hasn't shot especially well, but looks pretty good out there. Kobe Bryant, 3 of 7 already. Evans from the left corner. That's his favorite spot. This one rattles in and out. Howard rebound. Back to Mo. Oh. Howard with the nifty bounce pass assist on the back door. Kobe gets the whistle. Evans commits the foul, his first.
The Magic are making a good defensive team. The Los Angeles Lakers look very, very ordinary right now, moving the ball very nicely, getting high percentage shots to Dwight Howard inside, that one inside to Maurice Evans. And when the Laker defense sinks in there, getting the ball around the perimeter.
Kobe Bryant shooting 83% from the free throw line. That's about what his career percentage is. 29 years old in his 12th year of the NBA and already in the top 30 all-time in NBA scoring with 20,622 coming into tonight's game.
David, he's already on track, Kobe Bryant, to take about 56 to 60 shots in this game.
Lewis. Radmanovich provides little resistance, and Richard gets an easy basket. The Magic scoring almost at will in this first period.
72% from the field for the Magic, 8 for 11.
Bad shot, Fisher. Rebound, Howard, who's got 5 first-quarter rebounds for the Magic. Ito, that European matchup with Radmanovich. Evans for 3 again. 8 points for the former Laker, Maurice Evans. You think he's pumped up to play these guys tonight? They're matched up with Kobe Bryant. Gasol under the rim.
Pretty quick move by Paul Gasol. He's just not going to be able to out-strength Dwight Howard close to the basket. He'll have to use his finesse, and he's got plenty of it.
Evans stealing it. Rebound Odom. Evans has taken 6 shots from the field. He might get 40 shots up tonight. Kobe's turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Jameer. I think that's likely to happen. The other is much more likely. Quickly for 3. Halfway down, but somehow came out. Derek Fisher earns a trip to the free throw line. Jameer Nelson committing the personal, his first. And a former Laker, Maurice Evans, playing a little extra hop in his step tonight against his former club, the Lakers. Evans with 8 in the quarter for the Magic.
Kobe just 3 of 13 against the Nets on the night he was injured, and a night later only 4 of 16 from the floor. So he missed 23 shots, David and Matty, in those 2 games. But tonight's showing few effects, is he, of that injured hand?
He looks pretty good, Paul. He has 8 points, as you point out, already. You know, he's scheduled to participate in the 3-point shootout competition at All-Star Weekend in New Orleans with that finger. I guess he's got enough time for it to heal and go ahead and follow through. But Steve Nash, Peja Stojakovic, Jason Kapono, Daniel Gibson, Richard Hamilton. That's a pretty strong field. And Kobe Bryant, I hope he's able to compete. That should be fun to watch.
But that could be very embarrassing trying to be in that contest with a bad finger or a bad hand.
You don't want to do that.
Well, you'll be out the first round.
Exactly.
And I don't be forgotten quickly, but you could put up just a terrible number. And I did read a couple places today where Kobe said he just may skip the All-Star game if his finger is still hurting him. Idle threat? I think that's an idle threat.
Well, the Magic raining threes in the first quarter. They've knocked down 4 in the period and lead by 9 points. Turkoglu has 2. Evans has 2. Lewis has 1. So that's 5. I said 4. It's 5 out of 8. It's even raining harder than I thought.
Got to get that abacus out.
Can't keep up. There's a 3 by Radmanovich. So the Lakers answer with the 3-point shot by Radmanovich, who shoots 42% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they are not quite as prolific as the Magic, who on average take 25, make 9. They are 7 for 20 on average.
Hustling offensive rebound by Dwight Howard. Gasol failed to find Dwight. That's a big mistake. And a foul on Odom.
Now, one of the shortcomings of this Magic team is the fact that they are not a big offensive rebounding team. 26th in the NBA, under 10 a game. And really, Dwight, the only threat to get offensive rebound. Now, that's a big one because he's got that green light to go to the offensive board at all times. But the Magic are so spread out at their offensive end because of the 3-point capability. And I think Stan Van Gundy is more concerned with getting back on defense, preventing fast breaks, than he is worried about getting second shot opportunities.
Brian Cook has checked in for the Magic, another former Laker. Kobe Bryant from Derek Fisher. Bryant with 10 points in the quarter.
I think that's where Maurice Evans learned that weak side cut, having to defend Kobe Bryant in training camps and practice sessions. Timed that beautifully on Derek Fisher's hard move to the baseline.
Jameer Nelson. 6 threes in the quarter. What about that? A club that averages 9 per game. Letting them fly tonight in Orlando. Radmanovich answers again. Radmanovich with 8 in the period. Deflection, but Jameer's got it. Little stop and pop by Nelson over Kobe Bryant. Contact with Kobe actually helped out Jameer, gave him some space. Jameer has 7 in the first period. Kobe tried to split the double team. Brian Cook, Maurice Evans, Kobe's former teammates get the steal. Howard trailing and throwing it down.
It's a good thing somebody didn't have their head under the net on that one. They got knocked out.
Or at least have a severe headache and be searching for some lead later on. Odom for 3.
I was just about to say, David, is Lamar Odom even out on the floor? His first shot attempt does have 1 rebound and 1 foul, but he's just kind of there.
That might be the first time he's touched the ball. I can't recall him putting his hands on it, can you?
No, maybe to inbound it.
Oh, man. This is just getting sort of ridiculous, isn't it? 7 threes in the quarter for the Magic and 10 attempts from beyond the arc. Brian Cook adding 3 more. And the Lakers shooting it well also.
There's a steal on the inbound pass by Radmanovich. Another 3.
Cook knocked it away again from Kobe, and it's out of bounds to the Lakers. So the Orlando Magic shooting a torrid 71% from the field. And the high percentage, too, by Dwight Howard.
The Orlando Magic are on FSN Florida. Dwight Howard and the Magic host LeBron James and the Cavaliers.
First period. Well, fans, do you know how many basketballs are on the bus? Bounce to FSNFlorida.com and enter. Thanks to FSN Florida, Sun Sports, and Clear Channel, there will be over 500 winners, including one lucky fan who will enjoy a suite with 11 friends at an upcoming Magic game. Don't miss the bus. Enter tonight.
A couple of basic basketball plays going on here. Derek Fisher taking the ball hard down to the baseline against Jameer Nelson, but getting everybody's attention defensively. And look over here on the weak side. A little bump from Paul Gasol for Kobe Bryant, just cutting into an open area on the floor. Very simple, very basic, but pretty basketball play as Dwight Howard surprised on that. I would think, when you're guarding Kobe Bryant on the weak side of the floor, I think you always know you're in a little bit of trouble. He's going to either cut to the lane or cut baseline or get some kind of a pin down or some kind of a fake up and lob to the basket.
The Lakers get the ball back, and they go right into Kobe Bryant posting up Keith Bogan. Fall-away jumper by Kobe Bryant, who has that look in his eye. This could be a big point total tonight for number 24. He's got 12 already. Side and throws it down again. This time it's DJ Benga who checked in, trying to stop the starting center of the All-Star game.
Yeah, now I think the Lakers would like to see Mabenga commit a foul there rather than give up the dunk.
Jordan Thormar. Howard way above the rim. Brilliant first quarter for Dwight Howard. 10 points and 7 rebounds.
And, David, with the Laker defense sagging in on Dwight Howard, that's one of the main reasons why the Magic have had so many looks from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they're still not getting out on the shooters. Keon Dooling stepped in just inside the three-point line. Made that one. I like the mix of inside-outside in his first quarter. Dwight Howard's had his touches, and the three-point shooters have had opportunities as well. Orlando's got 41 points. What's not to like about the offense? Kobe crossing over, throwing it down. Uh-oh. 14 for Kobe Bryant in the first period. Well, the fans are getting their money's worth tonight. Dooling to Cook. Another three. What an apt ending to a thrilling 12 minutes of basketball, especially if you're a Magic fan and you like the long ball. Brian Cook with a hand in his face. That's a 7-footer. Radmanovich throwing up the right arm at Brian Cook. The Magic knocking down 8 3-pointers in the period, and they set a franchise record for points in the first quarter of a game. That's a franchise record going all the way back to 1989, 1890. Magic.
Lakers were unable to slow down Dwight Howard, who was 5 for 5 from the field, and of course that's what they were trying to do to some degree, and were willing to give up some outside shooting, but I don't think they bargained for that.
8 of 11 from beyond the arc for the Magic. Donald Foyle starts the second period. Dwight Howard getting a breather. Ball kicked away by Kobe. Howard had 10 points, 7 rebounds in the first quarter. And the two ex-Lakers, Maurice Evans and Brian Cook, combined for 11 points in the first period against their former team.
But the three-point looks, David, for the Magic figured to disappear for a while Dwight gets his customary 5 or 6 minute rest here to start the second quarter.
That's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Magic. Ronny Turioff unable to corral it. Turkoglu getting some attention to his left elbow.
I think they're going to adjust the shot clock since there was no Magic, or I should say no Laker possession.
Referee Bill Spooner. And the decision is to put the shot clock at 14.
Boy, Phil Jackson actually got out of his seat and walked almost up to midcourt to protest the 14 seconds that are put on the clock. Now that's saying something. Phil normally does not venture too far from his little elevated chair over there.
Well, you're right. He came almost to the midcourt line, wandering far from home. There's that throw. He has back problems and has a special chair. They travel with him. Well, if you're in rows 1 through 3, you might as well be behind the sun. Right behind that Laker bench. Rashard Lewis trickles off the rim. Rebound, Kobe Bryant. And a foul.
Foul number 34, Brian Cook.
Brian Cook trying to steal it away from his former teammate, picking up his first foul.
Magic going to what they feel is a mismatch with Rashard Lewis posting up Luke Walton. Hopefully that Rashard can get some good scoring opportunities, but hopefully maybe draw some double teams to keep that outside shooting going.
Bryant plays a two-man game with Turiaf, and an alert play by Keith Bogans to strip the ball away and out of bounds. Keith has been playing good defense the last couple of games, and that's keeping him on the floor because he has not shot the ball well.
No, not since last Saturday night in Indiana when he shot it very well. He was 4 out of 6 from beyond the arc. But since then has struggled mightily. Hasn't scored in the last 2.
Turiaf gets an offensive rebound, and Juling fouls Kobe Bryant, putting him on the line. Kobe has come out here tonight with a vengeance, as you would expect. 7 for 29 from the field in their last 2 games with that sore right little finger.
Oh, and sometimes I know that annoys Phil Jackson from time to time, but when he comes with that much of an onslaught, because it tends to keep his teammates out of the game for long stretches. But I have to say at this point, David, he has not only tried to score quite a bit, but he's also looking to make the pass now and then, and they're getting some decent shots for their other guys. It's just their defense has just been, they just don't have an answer right now.
I was going to say 33 points in the first quarter. That should be enough to give you the lead.
And shooting, 59% from the field, but they just don't know what to do with Dwight Howard, and it's just opening up so many good looks for the Magic.
Farmar, an excellent defender, matched up with Keon Dooling. Good defense by the Lakers. Magic just now getting into a half-court offense, and Bogans turns it over. Luke Walton ahead to Kobe. Turiaf back to Bryant. Lakers scoring off the Magic mistake, cut the lead to 7. Farmar's defense on Dooling had a lot to do with that, and Kobe almost picked that off.
I think the first indication that Kobe's hand is not totally right. It's hard to say that when he's done so many things, but he tried to steal that ball, jabbing his right hand out there, and then knew he might have made a mistake, tried to pull it back. I think why unable to control that. Nice little give and go with Ronny Turiaf.
And having great people with me. 28 years in Winter Park. How many young men have come through that program? And as I understand it, all but 3 have graduated from Rollins.
That's true, and I think we're probably close to about 150 different young men at least, and I've been the one that's the lucky one in this deal.
You're here with your family tonight. What's next up for the Tars? Where's your next game? Who do you play next?
Well, we're off this weekend, which is neat, so I'm spending some time with my family, and then we play Florida Tech Wednesday back, a conference game at our place, and so it gets cranking again.
You remember that opening night? You beat UCF on that night here.
I definitely remember. It was neat to be in this arena and see how it is, and so it was special to be here tonight.
You're special, Tom. Thanks so much.
Paul, thank you very much.
One of only 3 head coaches in Florida history, David, with over 500 wins.
Thank you, Paul. A 3-point shot by Sasha Vujacic gets the Lakers back to within 4. Tom Klusman, class act and a great basketball coach at beautiful Rollins College in Winter Park. Foul is fouled by Turiaf and will go to the line. Congratulations to Tom for 500 victories. That foul on Turiaf, his first. And Adonal Foyle goes to the free throw line for the first time since December the 21st. That's 23 games without a free throw attempt for Foyle.
For a guy that throughout his career has struggled from the free throw line, but kind of shows you how well he has done in and around the basket with either catch and finish before he can get fouled or get an offensive rebound and stick it back before somebody can hack him and put him on the line.
Hedo Turkoglu returns for Brian Cook. Kobe Bryant gets his first rest. Hedo still massaging that sore left elbow. O'Donnell's just been waiting patiently for an opportunity to show off that free throw shooting form. Knocks them both down.
Shooter's touch on the second one.
Orlando's lead is 6. Odom traveled. His intent was to pass to Turioff, and he didn't see a Magic defender in the passing lane till too late.
But still, Lamar Odom continues to just be so passive out there. He's only taken the one shot and made it. With Bynum there, and then Bynum, Gasol, and Bryant, Lamar Odom figures to be a fourth option, which is fine for his personality, but the Lakers desperately want to get more out of him. They want him to be more aggressive, looking for his own offense.
Here's Foyle again, rejected by Turioff. Farmar starts a Laker fast break. They're 4 against 3. And a terrific play by Keon Dooling. Odom brought it down around his knees, and that gave Dooling a chance to strip it against the 6'9" Lamar Odom.
The only place Keon could do anything is Lamar Odom showing him the ball down there. Good strip. You could tell that Odom wanted to make up for that last bad play that he made, and now he'll probably try to force some things.
Speaking of forcing, Jared Lewis tried to thread the ball in there to Hedo Turkoglu. Now the Lakers with a chance to close the gap again. Farmar. Bogans takes the rebound and heads the other way. Orlando scored only 2 points in the quarter. Make it 5 as Bogans breaks out of his shooting slump. An 0 for 8 slump over the last 2 games. 7 of those 8 shots from beyond the arc.
Odom continues to work out on the perimeter. You would think they would put him into the post where he is an effective player, or as a scorer, as a passer. And Turioff taking outside shots. What's going on here? Is there a full moon out there?
It's opposite day. Dooling. Bogans made 1, not 2. The Magic still up by 8. And Vujacic will get to the free throw line. Hard charging. Make that a 9-point Magic lead. 49-40. And the foul, I think, will be on Turkoglu.
Foul number 15.
It'll be his first.
I remember when we saw the Lakers way back in early December with the Magic knocking them off that night. That made them 9-8. And they looked like they were going to just kind of muddle through and be a close to a 500 team, which at that point looked like that might be good enough for a spot in the Western Conference. It's probably going to be about a 45-46 wins to get it now. But they were on a tear after that. Andrew Bynum was playing extremely well. Kobe Bryant, Vujacic picked his game up. Walton in and out of the lineup, and Lamar Odom had been playing well. Jordan Farmar, Derek Fisher, they really started to play good basketball. And then with Andrew Bynum going out is kind of when Mitch Kupchak, the general manager of the Lakers, started looking around, and Paul Gasol landed in his lap unexpectedly.
Ball back in the game. Nelson, he checks in and goes right by Jordan Farmar, and Farmar is not very happy with his teammates right now. Nobody protected the rim for him. Jameer Nelson with 9 points tonight. The Magic lead is double digits again. Kobe Bryant didn't sit long, did he? He's back in the game. And Gasol knocks down a jumper. 8 points for Pau Gasol. And the Lakers cut the lead to 8.
When he was traded to the Lakers from the Memphis Grizzlies, had been playing with a bad back and missing some games with that bad back. And it still continues to bother him. Of course, joining a new team like the Lakers, he's going to do everything he can to stay in the lineup.
That looked like just an out-of-control play by Kobe Bryant, but he gets the benefit of the whistle. And a second foul on Hedo Turkoglu.
And Kobe tried to go slow to fast. It just looked like he lost the ball. He started feeling for his uppers and lowers, but the crowd here at Amway Arena able to see that up on the Jumbotron. Thought he may have been faking.
A lot of grumbling and mumbling going on here as Kobe misses the first of 2 free throws. He's 4 out of 5 at the line tonight. Had 14 points in the first period. And now has 18 after sitting about 3 minutes in the second quarter. 19 for Kobe Bryant, 7-point advantage for the Orlando Magic, who have not trailed in the game to this point. With the Magic maintaining the lead, Dwight Howard getting an extended rest on the bench. Offensive foul, it'll be Turkoglu's 3rd personal. So Hedo will have to come out of the game.
Hedo being guarded by Kobe Bryant. Kobe on the front, and then Hedo Turkoglu putting that Shaquille O'Neal left shoulder into the chest of Paul Gasol. Hedo upset. I think he's out of sorts. First of all, that left elbow has been bothering me. It's taken off the sleeve that was on there.
Well, he's done for the rest of the half. Dwight Howard is back. Odom! Wide open lane to the basket for Lamar Odom. The Lakers cut the lead to 5.
Yeah, the presence of Paul Gasol out on the perimeter, taking Dwight Howard away from the basket. But somebody's got to show up in the paint from the weak side.
With Howard back in the game, the Magic go to him. There's a whistle and a foul on Gasol. That's number 2 on Gasol. Dwight Howard will get to the free throw line with 5:55 to play in the period.
Lamar Odom trying to get something going. He's ushered onto that right side. 51-46.
Going to be quite a battle for that 8th playoff position in the Western Conference.
But, David, on a good week, the Lakers could climb up over a bunch of teams, and the Phoenix Suns will have to get acclimated to the addition of Shaquille O'Neal. And even though the Lakers are in the midst of this 9-game road trip, after the night they go down to Miami on Sunday, and then a game in Charlotte, and then to Minnesota before they head home. But all 3 of those games certainly look winnable for the Lakers, despite their mental and physical fatigue that they must be going through.
This is game 6 of the Lakers road trip. They lost to Detroit and then won at Toronto, at Washington, at New Jersey before losing in Atlanta on Wednesday night. The Grammys, they need 8 days to set up the Staples Center for the Grammys. So there's an 8-day setup and then more time, as the show takes place. So all of the LA teams have been out of Southern California. And last Sunday night, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Kings were all in New York City playing different teams, and the Anaheim Ducks were in Long Island. That's a 3-point shot by Vujacic to cut the Magic lead to 3.
Cannot leave Vujacic alone right now. He is absolutely smoking from beyond the 3-point line.
Magic offense has come to a grinding halt in this second period. And another Gasol flop and the offensive foul on Dwight Howard.
I'm thinking, David, that Dwight Howard's probably figuring Gasol has gone to the deck about 4 times tonight and has gotten the call 2 out of 3 until that one. Now make it 3 out of 4. Maybe Dwight thinking they're not going to give him another one, but that's really Paul Gasol's only chance to do. He's just not physically strong enough or imposing enough to battle Dwight Howard in there, so he's got to fall.
Howard with 2 fouls. They're both on Gasol flop. Now he's got 3 with a hand check. So Turkoglu in foul trouble, and now Howard in foul trouble. And that spells trouble for Stan Van Gundy and the Magic. The lead is down to 3, and now Howard and Turkoglu will occupy seats side by side on the Magic bench. We still have 5:07 to play in the quarter.
And Dwight upset with the previous call at the other end of the floor, but he's got to compose himself and not pick up one there, even if he has to give up an open jump shot to a Paul Gasol in that setting. But just way too much time. left here in this first half to have to go to the bench.
Picked up a cheap one there, didn't he? And Gasol rattles in the second to make it a 1-point game. So the Magic's record-setting first period seems long forgotten right now. They're up by only one. And an incredulous Kobe Bryant has been called for a foul. His first of the night.
You know, and David, really, players on both teams, they have to make the adjustment to the way that the game is being called, and
if they can figure it out.
Yeah, well, that's always a difficult proposition. But
Orlando has gone ice cold from the field in the period. The Lakers on an 11-3 run.
And now you've got Hedo Turkoglu with 3 fouls as well. So both Dwight and Hedo, the two guys that make so many things happen offensively for the Magic, both sitting on the bench with foul problems.
Lewis takes it away from Kobe, and in frustration, Kobe Bryant fouls Lewis. Quick hands by Richard. And over the limit are the Lakers. Lewis will shoot a pair. The Lakers have only committed 4 turnovers. Magic don't force many. They are near the bottom of the NBA in turnovers forced. 24th at 13.3 per game. Don't get a lot of steals. Don't force a lot of turnovers. So in some ways have trouble getting easy baskets. Although with Dwight Howard in a half-court setting, they do get their share of rather easy baskets.
Those extra possessions, which are normally so important. But that's just the nature of this ball club. We talked earlier about the fact that the Magic don't get a lot of second shot opportunities, which again would be, beneficial to that, especially when you shoot the ball as well as the Magic do. You like to get some extra possessions, but the personnel just does not dictate that.
Good job by Foyle. Vujacic finally missing, and the Magic do a good job of keeping the Lakers off the offensive glass. Nelson. Well, he's been able to get past Laker guards all evening long. Lewis with a great move and a foul. Somehow it goes in. Lunging, falling, left-handed scooper by Richard Lewis, and a foul on the Lakers. What a spectacular shot this one is.
Well, Kobe Bryant's trying to be extra physical, and I'm a little surprised at that with the 2 personal fouls. Not so much on that play, but the one before. But Richard able to knife between Kobe and Vujacic and put up a very difficult shot and a little tap by Sasha.
How important is Richard Lewis right now on the floor for the Magic with Howard and Turkoglu in foul trouble? And he comes through that time. Richard with 5 in the period, 10 in the game.
Now the Magic have firepower out there. It's just they don't have a lot of playmaking power right now. That means a lot of one-on-one type of stuff.
Gasol threw up a wild shot. Nelson scooting past Vujacic, driving to the basket. It's no good. Rebound Vujacic. Foyle is there and commits the foul on Kobe Bryant. Donald, very good shot blocker, and Kobe Bryant well aware of that fact, as Donald spent 10 years out west with the Golden State Warriors.
So difficult to deal with Kobe in that situation. He's absolutely commands a double team once he's got the ball on the floor backing in. Not that he can't make a pass or not that he won't make a pass, but it's impossible to keep him from getting the shot he wants or for him drawing a foul.
Got the look of one of those 40-point nights, doesn't he, Kobe Bryant? The way he's
or more
attacking the basket.
Or more.
Radmanovic in, Vujacic out. Well, it's still, when you think about that 81-point outburst against Toronto in January of '06, just amazing. in the modern era of the NBA that a player could score that many points in a game.
Well, don't forget, we just put up the graphic of Kobe's production back in December, the 28 points. Don't forget, coming down the stretch of that game, the last 4 or 5 minutes, the Magic went to double teaming him out above the top, the free throw line, top of the circle. They were running at him, get the ball out of his hands, and the Lakers never really did anything against it. Again, you don't want to go to it at this particular juncture of the game, but it's certainly in the back of Stan Van Gundy's mind.
Monovich, he's hit a couple tonight. Oh, that's a rebound that should have been taken by the Magic. Cook and Foyle let it get away. Now Kobe and the floor spread out for him. He goes to work and draws the foul. Evans trying to dodge the contact. There was not much contact, but enough to get Kobe Bryant back on the free throw line. Evans' second personal. The Magic lead is 5.
So Kobe taking credit for Dwight's defensive prowess, but won't that be a tandem in China this summer going for the gold?
Great players. Dwight Howard just beginning his ascent as an NBA great. Kobe Bryant at the nadir of his NBA career at age 29 and in his 12th year of the NBA, and has scored 22 first-half points for the Los Angeles Lakers, who trail now by 3. Dwight Howard, Tito Turkoglu on the bench with foul difficulty. Magic trying to maintain the lead.
All getting stuck now.
Not good. Shot clock ticking down, and Evans makes a play. 10 points for the former Laker, Maurice Evans. Told Paul Kennedy before the game he just needed a chance to get consistent minutes. He's been in the starting lineup for 1 full month now with the Magic. Has played well consistently for Orlando. Gasol got an offensive rebound. The Magic have got to do a better job keeping the Lakers off the offensive glass with Howard on the bench.
Well, one of the things about the triangle offense, it does afford a lot of offensive rebounding opportunities because of the spacing, because of the nature of where the shots come from. And of course, anytime Kobe has it, you can pretty much anticipate that he's looking for his shot. Doesn't mean he's always going to take it, but it gives a good offensive rebound a little bit of a head start. In Paul Gasol's first game 2 games ago up in New Jersey with the Lakers, he had 6 offensive rebounds in that game, and he didn't really know anything at all about the offense to speak of.
Just plays basketball. There you see the numbers, 11 and 6, and 3 out of 3 at the foul line. The Lakers have shot 18 free throws in the first half. That's usually the Magic's gig. They're only 6 of 8. The Magic among the league leaders in free throw attempts per game at 31. But only 8 so far tonight. Pat Garrity checked in during that dead ball situation. The Magic turned it over.
Well, the Lakers do shoot 4 more free throws than their opponents over the season. The Magic shoot 5 more than their opponents. They're right at the top of the league in that department, both the Magic and the Lakers.
And Gasol will go back to the foul line as he takes on Adonal Foyle and a chance to tie the game.
And Paul Gasol, who's certainly not able to overpower Dwight Howard in there, just the hard spin really gave him that little bit of an opening where he could use his length against Adonal Foyle, who just does not have the explosiveness to get up and challenge a 7-footer on that type of shot.
Gasol misses a chance to tie the game. Orlando has led from the opening tip, but it's only a 1-point advantage for the minute 30 left in the first half.
Jameer has the 6'10" Vladimir Radmanovich on him.
Interesting. They got a picture on Pat Garrity.
I think it was just in transition, I think.
Well, the basket is not going to count. Jameer had picked up his dribble. This should be a good field goal. Boy, the Magic don't like this call at all.
Stan
understand his anger with this one. That shot should have counted. Foul is on Fisher, is that correct?
I don't know, David. I can't believe that's the way the Lakers want to play that. I think it was just more in transition that Fisher wound up with Pat Garrity, unless they were anticipating a high pick and pop type of play so they could just make an easy switch.
Yeah, we'll have to see it again because it was confusing as far as what the Lakers were doing matchup-wise. J.J. Redick will check in for the final minute 23. Crowd loves it, though. The Magic fans there, they are just eager to see more of the young guy out of Duke. Because every time he plays, he seems to provide some offensive firepower. But in a logjam behind Evans and Bogans and Dooling, can't find minutes.
J.J. Redick was a factor for the Magic back in at Staples Center back in early December. Made a nice contribution in that game with 11 points.
I think he had 8 in that game.
8 points off the bench, yeah.
Evans is matched up with Kobe. Bryant runs over J.J. No call. And a 3. Boy, Stan Van Gundy is hot again. Vujacic ties the score at 61. Would have been Kobe Bryant's 3rd foul.
A smart play by J.J. Redick.
Under a minute to play in the quarter.
And Redick being held by Vujacic. That's not a smart play by Sasha. Trying to be physical with J.J. J.J. did what he had to do to get the attention of the officials to get to the free throw line. And as great a free throw shooter as J.J. is, you see the hold there. And then once again, this gets all tangled up, foolishly, by Sasha Vujacic, saying he helped me.
Is Kobe having words with J.J. Redick? I don't know. Kobe Bryant started a conversation.
J.J.
Vujacic. No, Kobe's trying to keep Vujacic away.
Yeah. You know, J.J. Redick got a great opportunity to practice against the USA team in the offseason. And from what I understand, from what I read, spent a good amount of time with Kobe Bryant. Not so much on basketball things as much as how you work your way through the NBA. Now, they both came in under different circumstances. J.J. a 4-year college player and Kobe coming in right out of high school. But I'm sure there's a lot to learn from a guy like Kobe Bryant.
Actually, J.J. said he just got beat up a lot by Kobe Bryant.
Well, that too. That really won't hurt you. That's good beat up.
I don't mean that literally. You know what I'm talking about.
Good learning. Good learning experience, yeah.
J.J. gives the Magic a 2-point lead. Oh, Evans lost track, and Kobe shoots the Gasol, and we're tied at 63. 16 for Gasol. 22 for Kobe. A high-scoring first half, but the Magic really cooling down in the second period with all the foul difficulty. And the Lakers will have the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, this would be a good time to come get Kobe. Make Derek Fisher take a shot, or he's about the only one that
Gasol will set a screen, now slip to the rim. And they're going to shoot free throws with 8.6 seconds left. Boyle gets the foul call. The Lakers will shoot their 20th and 21st free throws of the first half. Boyle has 3 fouls. Cook has 3. Howard and Turkoglu have 3.
But what an offensive explosion by both teams here in the first half. The fans here really getting a show so far.
Well, hopefully Turkoglu and Howard can stay out of foul trouble in the second half. Gives the Magic a fighting chance. Gasol gives the Lakers their first lead of the night. Jameer Nelson, double teamed, looking for help. Finds Evans, 3 seconds to play. Maurice looks up at the clock, gets clobbered, no foul, end of quarter.
Dwight Howard to get the Lakers in foul trouble.
They want to go to Kobe. Maurice Evans denies the pass there. Radmanovich to Fisher. Quiet first half for Fisher, but he starts the third quarter with a big 3. Fisher's first field goal of the game, and the Lakers have a 4-point advantage. Fisher, in the last 2 games on this road trip, 8 of 13 from beyond the arc. So not a surprise to see him knock that one down. Turkoglu unable to answer the rebound. Kobe Bryant. Not a good start to this third quarter. The Magic don't get a good shot. And Fisher knocks down a 3. Fisher for 2. And he makes another. And the Lakers build a 6-point advantage.
Fisher couldn't really get involved offensively in the first half. Only took 1 shot, but he had all kinds of defensive problems trying to contain Jameer Nelson.
See if the Magic can get the ball to Dwight Howard on this possession.
In the paint deep.
Howard squeezed one through there despite Odom's presence.
Yeah, I would not have been surprised, David, had they called 3 seconds. Dwight was in there a long time waiting and calling for the ball. Magic have to be ready to deliver to him when he's got that kind of position.
Bryant passed up a shot. Now takes one from beyond the arc. Gasol rebounds and stuffs it.
That's why he's able to draw a lot of fouls, too, because he's always around the basket. He's got that length. But in that case, he just tapped the ball to himself. He's one of those guys you got to make contact with. He's that good an offensive rebounder.
Evans makes the 3, but it won't count. Because of the foul on Odom, away from the ball. Odom picks up his 3rd, and the first Laker foul in the period. We played almost 2 minutes. And LA leads by 6. They took their first lead late in the second quarter on a free throw by Gasol. Orlando led by as many as 11. Gasol bats it away with the shot clock at 3.
Pretty good execution by the Magic to kind of misdirect, get the ball back to the same side they started. With Dwight having excellent position again. That was a good defensive play by Gasol. Almost Rasheed Wallace-like, timing that move around to poke it away.
Hito takes a nasty spill. Tripped up by Radmanovich. His first.
And evidently, Hito has something going on with that left elbow. He tried the sleeve a little bit. Picked up his 3rd foul, or right before he picked up his 3rd foul, took the sleeve off. But no way, in any way, shape, or form is Hedo Turkoglu having the kind of offensive game that he has been playing all season long, but in particular the last 10 games. He's been off the charts.
Well, they played 16 minutes in that, or 15 in that first half. Triple team on Howard, but his shot won't go. A foul.
Foul number 2, Derek
on Fisher. 3 Lakers squeezing in on Dwight Howard. Fisher's first personal. Howard only 1 of 3 at the line in the first half. He leads the NBA in free throw attempts, almost 12 per game. And only attempted 3 in the first half. Dwight at 6 of 6 from the field.
Well, there's no question the Lakers come into this game trying to somewhat contain Dwight Howard. It's the reason why the Magic got off to such a great start in that first quarter. 8 out of 11 from beyond the arc. So many good looks outside because the Lakers were sagging in defensively. And that's when Dwight has to do other things, get to the offensive boards, come out and set those quick random screens and roll hard to the basket. He's got to get himself on the move at the offensive end. But even more importantly, make sure he controls the paint at the defensive end. Got to keep a close eye on Gasol, but you got to be ready to help out on Kobe Bryant when he's penetrating.
Gasol already with an offensive rebound and dunk on Dwight in this 3rd period. Derek Fisher lost control of the ball, but a foul on the Magic. Jameer Nelson. That's his 2nd, and the team foul number 1 on the Magic. Gasol cross court to Fisher. Nice rebound by Evans with Radmanovich in the area. Now Nelson brings it to the front court. Orlando down by 4. Cross court to Mo Evans. Howard gets double teamed. Out of bounds back to the Magic with the shot clock at 11.
Well, snapback play by Kobe Bryant defensively, going with his man Maurice Evans, who was cutting through the lane, and Evans can't take him that close to Dwight Howard when he cuts through the lane. You got to take him out of the play if you can.
Fisher takes it away from Turkoglu. Kobe Bryant. Fisher really looking to score in the 3rd quarter. And the rebound by Radmanovich. He'll go to the line. And those offensive rebounds for the Lakers becoming a factor in the third period.
And Kobe Bryant, who was so aggressive looking for his own shot in the early part of the first half, now has looked to be a passer here to start out the third quarter. Those turnovers, David, they hurt in the first half. 8 does not seem like a lot, but giving up 12 points off those 8 turnovers to the Lakers, only 4 turnovers and 4 points.
That's the thing. The Magic's not creating any
easy baskets
with their defense. Having to earn all of their points, and they scored 63 of them in the first half.
The Lakers like to go to this little delayed three-quarter trap after free throw situations. That's all it is in this case, just a delay.
Nelson bounces it inside. Howard on the crowd, out to Turkoglu. The 3-shot is no good. Hedo had a good look at it. Doesn't look very comfortable in the offensive set right now. Bryant lost it, got it back to Odom. Fisher. Tough shot with the offhand by Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher trying to do his Kobe Bryant imitation here to start the third quarter. Just about every time he has touched the ball, he has stopped it, holding, looking for his own play.
Turkoglu got it up to the rim, but no good. Radmanovic starts a fast break for the Lakers, who lead by 8. Odom for 3. The Lakers build an 11-point lead. That matches the biggest lead by either club tonight, as the Magic had an early 11-point advantage. Now the Lakers early in the third period, taking command of the game, and a timeout taken by the Magic. Odom with his second. Turkoglu in the second quarter, giving the Lakers an opportunity, which they took advantage of, to take a 1-point lead at the half, and now they stretch that lead to 11. Sam Lewis has not been much involved in the offense in quite some time. Bryant lines up, matched up with Jameer Nelson. Tough break in and out.
But for the most part, the Lakers playing much tougher defense here to start the third quarter, and for whatever reason, they're trying to go Derek Fisher against Jameer Nelson. Fisher's got 7 of their 14 points here to start the third.
Turnover Kobe. Turkoglu with the steal. Lewis passed up the 3, and Evans dunks it. 12 points for the former Laker, Maurice Evans.
The Magic taking advantage of the Kobe Bryant turnover, and that's what has to happen for Orlando, where they start getting some rhythm at the offensive end so they can carry it over to the defensive end.
Yeah, leave Radmanovic out there. His pass deflected by Turkoglu and out of bounds, with the shot clock at 4. Magic double teaming Kobe Bryant that time over in the right corner.
4 on the shot clock.
Radmanovic triggers it into Kobe. Tried to draw the foul, now takes the shot, no good. Dwight Howard with the rebound. His AP had 7 rebounds in the first quarter. Turkoglu, driving layup to cut the lead to 5.
And maybe that'll get Turk going. He's been laboring. He's been laboring offensively. Hit a couple of threes in the first quarter.
Early.
And very early. And his shot has not looked good from the perimeter since. So need a couple of layups, or really maybe only one layup to get yourself going again.
He's taking that sleeve off of his left elbow. So no protection for that sore left elbow. Howard with 3 fouls. Going to have to be careful. Oh my. A foul on Dwight is his 4th. Referee Sean Corbin with the very unpopular call against Dwight Howard.
Well, Paul Gasol, like so many of European players from South America, they are so demonstrative. When there's any kind of contact, it's almost the soccer mentality. The slightest touch, they make it look like they're getting hit by a truck.
Dwight's going to stay on the floor. Surprised they didn't go right back to Gasol. See if he couldn't, or rather to Howard, see if Gasol couldn't bait Dwight into his big foul. Howard backs Gasol down and hooks it in. Now it's a 5-point game. The lead reduced from 11. The Magic on a 6-0 run. They'll go to Gasol this time. Nope. Going to give it to Radmanovich instead. Kobe Bryant. Personal foul number 5 on Dwight Howard. Wow. Well, he hasn't really earned these fouls tonight. That's too bad.
I don't think he's got a good lick in yet. Kobe was thinking of winding up and throwing another one down. Just Dwight getting his hands and arms away from his body. And again, not a very aggressive. He just touched him on the hip area. Boy. This will be a steep uphill climb. When Dwight Howard is not on the floor for the Magic, it is very difficult to get any kind of offense going. He's one of the tops in the league at his time on the floor.
3-point play for Kobe, so Howard will sit for a long time. Can the Magic stay in the game? Down by 8. Mark it down. With Dwight Howard going out of the ball game and 5:20 to play in the period. Rebound Gasol. And another 3-point chance for Kobe Bryant.
The Lakers very patient at time offensively, waiting for Kobe Bryant to get his spot, and you just can't guard him one-on-one in this type of position. And Maurice Evans has done a terrific job on a number of occasions, not leaving his feet, but it's so hard to do. You want to challenge his shot, you want to make it tougher. The only way to do that is get up off your feet. But when you do that, Kobe jumps into you. But at this point now, given the lineup that the Magic have out on the floor, you almost, especially when Kobe touches below free throw line extended, you pretty much got to send that next closest player at him to make him get rid of the ball.
He shot 12 free throws tonight. Now Turkoglu's on the bench with foul trouble again. And it's an 11-point Laker lead. Brian Cook is in. Keith Bogans checking in. Magic have not been in this much foul trouble in any game this year. Gasol with the block on Foyle. Bryant feeds Gasol on a foul. Count the basket for the Lakers, and they are just beginning to pick apart the Magic with Howard, Turkoglu in foul trouble most of the game. It's really a shame to get excited about an opportunity to see two great teams and great players go at it, and you get half a game.
Kobe Bryant knows that any kind of penetration by him through the lane along the baseline, and he's just going to draw the next defender. And he knows if it's Gasol in the area, he's got excellent hands and a very good catcher and finisher.
Well, look at his numbers: 8 of 10 shooting from the field.
And he's just kind of hanging around.
22 points. Lewis with a nice up and under move. The shot no good, but tipped in. I think Richard got it himself.
Paul Gasol is doing now for the Lakers what they hoped Lamar Odom would do when he first joined this ball club, coming over for the Miami Heat. They hope Andrew Bynum learns how to do it. Just play off Kobe.
Gasol buries the jumper. Lakers lead by 14 again. He looks like he fits very nicely in that triangle offense, doesn't he? Nelson, Ryan Cook.
And what the Magic might want to think about doing here, since Donald Foyle's not going to be able to do much with Gasol anyway, is really go small. Leave Cook as the lone big man there with Rashard Lewis, possibly J.J. Redick, and try to make the Lakers adjust personnel-wise.
There's going to have to be something, I think, drastic by Stan Van Gundy for the Magic to get back in. They'll probably try to scramble the game if they can late in the fourth period. Gasol drills it again. He is 10 of 12 from the field.
And Donald Foyle wasn't within 20 feet of him.
Wide open lane for Nelson. 13 for Jameer. It's an 11-point Laker lead. Offensive foul, a moving screen by Kobe Bryant. That's his third. 2:50 left in the third period.
Contest, even though it's tricked up competition?
Well, I think Dwight wants to go out and prove himself. The big man can dunk the ball and show a lot of athleticism too. But I think he's going to do well because he's determined to show folks that he should have won it last year. So he's determined.
Nick, thanks for the visit.
Thank you. Thank you.
On this date in history, David and Maddie, right here in 1992, Nick Anderson, the star of the show.
Well, that was a thrilling time. And after the Magic move into that new event center in 2010, 2011, you can almost guarantee that it won't be long before the All-Star game will be back here in Central Florida. Bogans off the Laker turnover, and the Magic cut the lead to 6.
Coming out of that timeout, Stan Van Gundy has in fact gone small, taking Adonal Foyle out and bringing J.J. Redick in, and it has given the ball club some life and has gotten his crowd back into the game.
Yeah, the Magic on a 7-0 run, and a 20-second timeout presented by Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard. Orlando fell behind by 14 points after Dwight Howard picked up his 5th personal foul early in the third period. And Hedo Turkoglu got his 4th foul, but now the Magic on a 7-0 run.
All of a sudden, all kinds of room to operate out there with Adonal Foyle in there, because nobody's really going to guard him. They have to kind of keep a little bit of an eye on him on the offensive boards. And a good defensive play by Keith Bogans, trying to get that 4th foul on Kobe Bryant. Kobe backed off. Tough shot by Keith. But the Magic are right back into this game. Now, excuse me, David, at this end of the floor, it's going to be a difficult matchup for Brian Cook against Paul Gasol. But maybe the Magic will come and do a little double teaming. They normally don't double team, but it may be in order here.
So far, no double team. Now, Redick dropping down, but Gasol just turns and banks it in.
Nice. He's not all that powerful or strong, but he's stronger than Brian Cook.
He's got 28 on 11 of 13 shooting from the field. Nelson slips between a double team and reverses it in. 15 for Jameer Nelson. Orlando's back to within 6.
Jameer has wanted to attack the basket. No problem against Fisher. Certainly no problem against Jordan Farmar, who's supposed to be a good individual defender.
3-point shot by Farmar. That hurts. Farmar's first field goal tonight. Stretching the lead to 9. Nelson out to Richard. Long through. Rebound, Kobe Bryant. Under a minute to play in the third period. Odom, after taking the 3, drives to the basket and lays it in, and the Lakers have a double-digit lead again.
And now you got the threat of Gasol inside. Of course, Kobe always a threat. And now any kind of penetration, just no shot blocking in there for the Magic. So what you're getting offensively, which is good, but defensively going to be all kinds of problems.
Redick had a good look. Rebound, Farmar. Orlando had this lead down to 6. Farmar tried to split the pass between 2 Magic men. And the ball kicked away. Luke Walton checking in for Los Angeles for Lamar Odom. Walton played only 4 minutes in the first half. Phil Jackson not relying very heavily on his bench tonight. Kobe Bryant playing almost the entire game so far, as has Gasol.
But this team has a lot of depth now with the addition of a Paul Gasol, and still no Andrew Bynum yet. He's a couple months away.
Closing seconds of the third quarter. After the Magic dropped in 44 in the first period, only 9 in the second, and 24 in the third. Nelson for 2. Rebound Bryant, and that's the end of the period. fouls when the fourth period begins. How do the Magic compensate before he can get back in there?
Well, I think it's important that the Magic stay connected. Only down 11 right now, and by that I mean stay in this 9, 10, 11 area, or certainly cut into it if you can, so you get to about the 6-minute mark before you bring Dwight Howard back. Now, if the Magic get down 15-16 here in the opening minutes of the fourth quarter, you got to throw caution to the wind and get Dwight back out on the floor.
Lakers and the Magic both scored 24 points in the third period. There's a pretty pass by Turkoglu, but Cook missed the shot. And offensive basket interference by Brian Cook.
Legal assist to score. Lakers ball.
Well, Brian got to finish that one.
Yep, nice play by Hedo Turkoglu back on the floor with his 4 personal fouls.
Starting the period with Redick and Nelson in the backcourt, Bogans, Turkoglu, and Cook. Gasol, a rare miss tonight. He's made 11 of 14 shots from the floor.
It's the first time he's taken any kind of a fadeaway shot, so good defense there by Brian Cook to force that.
Bogans out to Nelson. Jameer draws a crowd and kicks it to Turkoglu. Turkoglu. Nice job by Jameer Nelson.
Well, that's almost like a Dwight Howard post-up. Get the ball into the paint. And you got good shooters out on the perimeter right now. So Jameer, in effect, he's your post-up guy. He's driving the ball.
Following jumper by Kobe Bryant gives him 30 for the night. Lakers by 10.
He's going to go ahead and make that. You go ahead.
JJ. Long rebound, Cook. Cross court to Bogan. Still wants a three. Brian Cook, another rebound. Foul on Gasol. Brian Cook giving the Magic a little bit of what they need with Howard unavailable. 2 offensive rebounds on this sequence.
Oh, there's a small team out on the floor for the Lakers right now, somewhat matching the Orlando Magic, and Brian Cook taking advantage of it there, but nobody really there to help out Paul Gasol on the boards.
The Magic made 8 of 11 three-point shots in the first period, tying a franchise record for threes in a quarter. Since that time, they are 4 of 13. So the threes have stopped falling, which is, you would expect an Dwight Howard night of the game.
Well, that's the biggest reason why they're 8 for 11, and why they're 4 for 13. Presence of Dwight, non-presence of Dwight. Changes the whole way you play defense when he's on the court.
He's played almost 2 minutes. It's an 8-point lead. Luke Walton. Look with the rejection. Nelson was out of bounds, attempting to save it. Brian Cook, he's got some hops tonight against his former team.
I didn't know Brian had that in his games, and he's all tied up with Paul Gasol, number 1 priority, but great help defense there.
Redick is on Kobe. Double team. Fall away. Banked it too strong. Magic ball. Farmar touched it last. Oh, a good double team. A timely double team by Keith Bogan.
If you can keep Kobe taking that fadeaway jumper, that'll go a long way. Where he can really do damage is when he penetrates. Because he can score himself, he can draw fouls, he can make passes for easy baskets.
Redick driving on to Kobe Bryant. JJ's had some pretty good looks. Deion Dooling preparing to check in for the Magic. And now Dwight Howard. Hand check foul on Nelson. And the Magic's first team foul. And with 9:29 left, Dwight Howard will return with 5 personal fouls.
Boy, it has been so easy for the Lakers to get the ball inside to Paul Gasol. Anytime they put the ball on the floor, they're always looking for him to show up in the paint.
He's had a great night. Farmar. In and out. Rebound Bogan. Gasol picks up his 4th foul. Dwight Howard running the floor and getting some good low post position, and Gasol trying to push him off the block as the ball arrived.
Phil Jackson going to go with Ronny Turiaf here. Gasol's gone this whole second half. Going to try to get him a breather. You wonder if he's going to get Kobe Bryant out of there at all. Kobe looks fresh, not even breathing hard.
He came out 2 minutes in the first half.
This is when he normally gets the breather, late 3rd, early 4th. Tries to steal about 2 or 3 minutes. Lakers definitely taking this game very seriously.
Obviously, with Kobe Bryant not coming off the floor. Dooling turns the corner. Turiaf reached in, fouled him, and Keon will have a 3-point opportunity. Nice job by Dooling. Not just to get into the lane, but also to finish despite the rake by Turiaf.
Yeah, wide open spaces as Keon Dooling forced to go to his left. His strong hand as a driver, even though he's a right-hander. Going in there against a good shot blocker, Turiaf. Great play by Keon.
And the Magic have cut the lead to 5. They give this Magic team a lot of credit tonight against the Laker team. Very good team and playing outstanding basketball. And despite Howard's foul trouble and Turkoglu's foul trouble, it's a 5-point game. 8:50 to play. Odom walking, a long 2, way off. Turkoglu to Bogans. Howard had it knocked away, but Keith got it back. Bogans tried to force that one. Turkoglu to a surprise Rashard Lewis. Good catch. Touch pass to Dooling. Dooling with the shot clock ticking down. Turkoglu's fighting for the rebound, but Kobe Bryant's got it for the Lakers. Bryant has really deferred to his teammates in the second half.
He wants it now, though. He's getting a little frustrated. He can't get it in a spot where he'd like to start from. Shot clock against him.
And Howard rebounds the Bryant miss. Good defensive sequence.
Keeping the ball out of Kobe's hand. That's a good start right there.
Bogans for 3. The lead is down to 2. Don't turn your head on these 3-point shooters. Tiger Woods loves it, and the Magic have cut the lead to 100. Time is now to take your Valentine. Check out the Magic taking on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers Monday. And that is a 7 o'clock start at Amway Arena. First 3,000 fans receive a Brian Cook or Maurice Evans autographed photo courtesy of J.W. Richards at Sun Sports FSN Florida. Fill their hearts with fun, entertainment, and unforgettable basketball moments. Tickets starting as low as $10. It's time to vote for tonight's Subway Sub of the game. Log on to FSNFlorida.com/Subway and place your vote for tonight's winner. Everyone who places a vote has a chance to win a $10 gift card to a Central Florida Subway location. There are your leading candidates tonight. Brian Cook, Keith Bogans, Keon Dooling have all been productive. Derek Fisher coming back in the game, launching a 3. No good. Rebound Howard. And the Magic have a chance to tie or take the lead.
A little surprised by that coming out of that timeout. They first looked for the lob for Kobe. Wasn't there, defended well, but then they weren't patient enough to get him the ball. You got to feel he's going to start chasing that ball and attacking the rim.
Turkoglu tried to pass, and Howard had turned to get a rebound. Didn't see the ball coming. Fisher left open, and you can't back away from Derek Fisher. 4-point lead for the Lakers. Fisher had just 2 at the half. Now has 11. Keon Dooling. Howard keeping it alive. The big offensive rebound. Lewis for 3. Laker lead is cut to 1 on the 3 ball by Rashard Lewis, his 3rd tonight.
That's when you get some of your best looks from beyond the arc off offensive rebounds when the defense is all disjointed.
Isolation play for Kobe. Ball away jumper. Can't do more than Bogans did.
Took away his inside move to the paint or to the rim. And that's normally a tough shot. Kobe makes it look a little bit easy, but it's not.
He's got 32. Sweet Lou for three. Short this time. Kobe Bryant rebounds with under 6 to play in the fourth period. And Kobe tripped up by Keyon Dooling. Second foul on Dooling. Second team foul on the Magic. And Orlando tying a franchise record with 8 threes in a quarter. That was back in the first period. I have a feeling they're going to need to make a few more if they're going to win this game. And slow down this Laker express. Kobe Bryant chased around by Bogans and Howard. Shot clock is down to 5. Kobe keeping his dribble alive. Turiaf driving the baseline. Left it short. He rebounds and dunks it. Ronny Turiaf's first field goal tonight.
The defense was outstanding against Kobe Bryant, but somebody's going to be open in that case. And it looked like it was going to be Troy. They should have let him just take the 18-foot jump shot.
Power soaring over Kobe Bryant. Hedo Turkoglu put it right on the money. Magic trail by 3. Good job by Bogans. Turiaf again. He traveled. His feet hit the ground. He still had the ball. Shocking that Kobe Bryant passed the ball up. It looked like he had a shot.
Hedo Turkoglu becoming one of the best alley-oop passers in the business, especially to that guy. Dwight Howard off that weak side. I think he got a back pick from Keith Bogans to set him free.
Well, packed house tonight. And nobody going to leave early for this one. 4:45 left. Howard triple teamed. Gets it out to Nelson. Now Bogans for 3. We are tied at 106. Bogans with 2 pressure-packed threes in the fourth period. Magic have come from 14 down. Oh, that's a moving screen on Odom. Yes, sir. Bogans got decked by the moving screen. 4 personal fouls on Odom.
They got a walking violation on Turiaf on the play before. Here, a casual, lazy screen set by Lamar Odom, but a good job by Keith Bogans to make that play happen.
Now that ball screen, he was still moving after handing the ball off. I think with a chance to reclaim the lead. Rashard. Gasol back in the game defending Howard. Nelson. Orlando takes the lead for the first time since early in the second quarter. They make that late in the second quarter. 63-61. They're up 108-106. Fisher. Deflection by Nelson out of bounds to the LA Lakers with 14 on the shot clock.
Now the Magic are really doing a lot of good things defensively. They definitely have the Lakers out of their rhythm right now.
Been a lot of one-on-one Kobe and trying to create. Here he is again. One-on-one with Bogans. This time they put him on top. Well, what a job by Bogans. Fisher for 3. He makes a big shot again for the Lakers to put them on top. 109-108. And he is a big shot maker in clutch situations, Derek Fisher. Turkoglu from beyond the arc. Lewis kept it alive, but the Lakers come away with the ball. Howard on Gasol. Bryant. Rebound Nelson. 3 minutes to play in the game. Lewis. Came up short. Fisher. Now Bryant only up by 1. Gasol makes it a 3-point game. Kobe Bryant with the assist. What a night for Gasol. Gasol and Kobe. They've combined for 62 points. Gasol with 30, Kobe Bryant with 32, and the Lakers lead by 3.
All kinds of difficulty trying to guard these two guys in a two-man play. The little pick, the roll, great catch by Paul Gasol. We got a thriller here in Orlando. Neither one looks like anything was wrong. And this is only the third time these two guys have played together. They look like they've been at it for about 8 years, playing off one another unbelievably well.
Tonight's checkers double-double. Consider that Gasol and Bryant have combined. They've doubled up on the Magic for 62 points. And a big reason why the Lakers have dropped in 111 points tonight on Orlando. Plenty of time left, 2.5 minutes, only a 3-point LA lead. Lewis to Turkoglu, fakes the 3. Now Bryant. Lays it in. Not been a great night for Hedo Turkoglu, but don't count him out in the fourth period.
That was a fabulous play there. Hedo was looking to draw a foul on pump fakes out on the perimeter and said, not going to get a call here. I might as well put my head down and go right to the rim.
Two-man game, and they run the pick and roll again. Gasol, cross-court, Radmanovic. Long 3, Fisher. Rebound, Turkoglu. Chance to take the lead. Here goes Hedo. He'll get to the line with that opportunity. Let's get an update from Paul Kennedy.
And Hedo, David and Matty, simply following orders. Stan Van Gundy told his team during the timeout that they had fallen into settling for jump shots. He said, we need to attack. I want you to drive the basketball and draw contact. And that is what Turkoglu has done, David.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
And the Magic have only shot 17 free throws tonight, well under their per-game average. Turkoglu ties the game at 111. That's his first free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, it's not like Paul Gasol can't block a shot. He's a decent shot blocker, but he's so locked into Dwight Howard that he's going to try to stay with him as long as possible. And if he does come, you've got that drop-off, or just get it up on the backboard of the rim where Dwight can clean up.
112, 111 with a minute 45 remaining. Bogans has done a splendid job on Kobe. This time he beats Bogans to the basket and a foul, but the shot will not count. And the Magic are not over the limit.
That's the third team foul on the Magic.
Phil Jackson actually stood up.
He's been up a few times tonight. That's unusual. Wants a timeout. Even coming out on the court.
Now he's upset about that call not giving the Lakers credit for the field goal. Now here's what Phil Jackson is upset about. The officials ruling that Kobe Bryant was not in the act of shooting. So the Lakers will inbound the ball. Magic by 1. Magic and Publix for shopping is a pleasure. Bench scoring critical for the Magic due to foul trouble to Howard and Turkoglu in the first half and third quarter.
Keith Bogans, Brian Cook, Keon Dooling, all doing an outstanding job coming off the bench for Stan Van Gundy.
They're running their offense through Gasol, and he hands off to Kobe. Tough shot. No good. Lewis, a big rebound with a minute 20 to play.
Great defense by Keith Bogans.
Can't do better. 112, 111. Hedo for 3. As many big shots as he has made, that is surprising it did not go down. Kobe Bryant going right at him. Turkoglu blocks the shot for the foul. 1 minute to play.
Key part of that whole play is Keith Bogans got wiped out by a Vladimir Radmanovic screen. And I think Kobe was dying to get one to try to shake loose of Keith. It was just a matter of throwing his body in there.
Kobe Bryant on the line for the 13th time tonight. He ties the score at 112. Bryant with 33. And 11 of 13 from the free throw line. The Lakers 113. The Magic 112. A 20-second timeout is taken by the Magic. So Orlando with an early lead, an 11-point lead after the first period, trailed by 1 at the end of the first half. And the Lakers opening up a 14-point third quarter lead with Dwight Howard on the bench with his 5th personal foul early in the third period. Hedo Turkoglu followed with his 4th foul shortly thereafter. And the Magic able to climb back in the game. 20-second timeout presented by Chrysler, engineered beautifully. Our Jeep scoring leaders. We see Kobe Bryant tonight, number 2 in the NBA. LeBron James, the league leader, on Monday night. And then Wednesday night of next week, Iverson and Anthony. So there's the top 4 scorers in the NBA, and we'll see them all in the span of a week here at Amway Arena. Pretty good entertainment. If you like that kind of thing.
Pretty good. Now, the Lakers throughout this fourth quarter, David, have had a miserable time trying to stop the high pick and roll for the Magic, whether it's Hedo Turkoglu able to cross him over and get in the paint. Jameer Nelson has been able to get into the paint. And why not keep going to it in the hopes of getting a good shot opportunity or drawing a defender and a little dish to Dwight Howard.
Kobe Bryant is guarding Hedo Turkoglu, trying to play a little mind game with Hedo before the ball was inbounded. Went nose to nose with it. Hedo ignoring it. Bryant almost stole the ball. He'll take timeout. Hedo will. Stopping the clock. Kobe Bryant now talking trash to Hedo Turkoglu.
Kobe getting a piece to flick it away, but Hedo Turkoglu diving headlong just to cover up and get the stoppage and maintain possession.
All right, let's take a look at our next broadcast. The Cleveland Cavaliers on Monday night will be here at Amway Arena. LeBron James and the Cavaliers playing some outstanding basketball of late, even though they've had some injuries. James just keeps on coming, and with LeBron James on the floor, the Cavs a threat to win every night. That'll be Monday night at 7 o'clock, and the Magic will play Denver on Wednesday to close out the All-Star break. 3 All-Star breaks scheduled, and the Pistons and the Raptors after the All-Star break.
Now we'll see if Stan Van Gundy changes up with Kobe Bryant, a dangerous defensive player, against Hedo. I think Jameer Nelson, he's had his way with Fisher, Farmar, doesn't matter. He can get wherever he wants to go.
As Jameer's got it, Fisher on it. Jameer for 2. In and out. Tough break by Nelson. Big rebound, Bryant. Lakers by 1. 43 seconds left. Nelson got a good look. Odom. Blocked by Howard. Goaltender. Well, it was close. Good effort by Dwight, but the officials say it was on its downward turn.
All game long, Lamar Odom has been an innocent bystander. He has not been aggressive at all with his offense. Maybe on 1 or 2 occasions, taking the ball hard to the hoop. That was a monster.
That was close, too, to being a good block. Bogum's under the rim. His shot no good, but the Lakers lose it out of bounds. 17.9 seconds left. The Magic have a timeout remaining.
Nice move by Bogan. Had to put up so much spin once he got to the other side of the rim that I think that all that English on the ball kind of kicked it out.
He was kind of looking for some contact, too, from Gasol. It's a 3-point game, and the Magic using their final timeout.
Hi, I'm Nick Anderson of the Orlando Magic, and I want to know, are you a fan of courage? Do you respect determination?
Magic and the Lakers in a tight one as we go to the final 17.9 seconds from Amway Arena. Orlando trailing by 14 in the third quarter. And they took the lead at 108-106 with 3:59 left, but the Lakers have taken advantage again. And now the Magic look for a 3-point field goal. They have no timeouts left, Maddie. What do you look for here?
Well, you don't necessarily need the 3 on the particular play that you run here on the underneath out of bounds. However, the Magic have a number of good plays that they run from underneath where they get a good look at a 3. But, if it's there, go ahead. But I say attack the rim again. You may get the 3-point play that way. Now, if the defense closes up on you and you kick it out, all well and good.
You can't stop the clock again. So that plays into the thinking.
It is. But
I think you're right. You got time to foul and after you make it, you got to score one way or the other.
Lakers have 1 timeout remaining. Magic are done.
Turkoglu will pass it in. Lewis comes open, pulls the trigger. Well, he got fouled from behind on that shot. There's no call and a foul on the Magic. I thought Lewis got hit on the head.
Wow. Well,
could be wrong, but it sure looked like his head.
Well executed, very well executed, and Richard is going to be open, and Lamar Odom late getting there, but the long left arm, let's see. Looked like a good block.
And the foul, clearly the Magic fouling purposely. Van Gundy appealing, but nothing will happen, obviously. Referee Mark Lindsay that Richard got hit on the back of the head. But it might have been a clean block by Odom. Kobe Bryant at the line. Now it's a 4-point game and only 14 seconds left. Did Kobe Bryant come off the floor in the second half? I don't think he did.
No, he did not.
He a player of the game. And he'll finish with 46 minutes. And that was a big game for the Lakers.
And now definitely a 3. And quickly.
Lewis surviving, running 2. And Turkoglu with the rebound. Fouled by Gasol. And only 4.6 seconds left and a 5-point lead for the Lakers. No timeouts remaining for the Magic. Well, Dwight Howard only able to play 29 minutes tonight because of foul trouble. Well under his 40 per game. And such an influence. Dwight, when he came back into the game, remember, Matty, it was about 9.5 minutes to go. The Magic were down by 8. They took that 108-106 lead briefly, but not able to hold on.
Although the Magic did a good job of staying in the game while Dwight was on the bench with that 5th foul.
Derek Fisher going to dribble out the clock. And the Lakers hand the Magic a 4-point defeat. 117-113 is the final tally. Lakers